Hello, my little Globdules. It's me, the Batman. Welcome to hell. It was a rainy night in November. I think it was November, I can't remember now. A scary man looked down on the city. It was raining so hard, and I'd forgotten my umbrella.
Joker has been apprehended. Batman is now en route to Arkham Island.
I'd finally caught the Joker, and I was en route to Arkham Island, as that person just said. Vroom! My car is really fast. I pulled several chicks in here. The leaves blew wistfully in my wake. I traveled just under the speed limit, so as not to draw attention. He didn't have a bomb. We approached Arkham Asylum ominously. Red lasers floated from the back of my tires. I used Goodyear, not Bridgestone. Always Goodyear. It faded to black. There was a mouse pointer in the top left corner. I quickly got rid of the mouse pointer because it was kind of annoying. I opened the door in spectacular fashion, my nipples glazing in the rain. People pointed guns at me. I had no idea why.
Hey, Sharpie. Love what you've done with the place.
Bowles!
Yo, Frankie! How's the wife and kids? You miss me?
Shut it, clown! A lot of people here really want to talk to you.
Balls was ugly. I didn't like balls. The mouse pointer reappeared in the bottom left corner of the screen.
Not so tight.
I have no idea why.
Grease the suit.
Get that filthy degenerate out of here.
Warden, something's not right.
Something wasn't right, so I went with him. The Big Brother cameras followed me into the room, and I followed the Joker.
Is Commissioner Gordon here?
Yes, sir. He's waiting for you down at patient handover. He got here just before you did.
I said thank you to the bald man who helped me a little bit. Thank you.
Look at all this new security.
How's the guy supposed to break out of here?
There was no elevator music. I was very disappointed about that.
Oh, it's always nice to return to my sweet little hacienda.
Joker was making puns. That's my job. I quickly turned the volume down because it was a little loud. I zoomed into someone's elbow. It was a nice
You
elbow.
know what? I prefer the good old cavity search. Much more personal.
That tickled a little bit.
Multiple prohibited items.
I want Joker searched again.
It's not the patient.
It's me, you dumbasses.
Batarangs, bat claws, ooh, bat snacks.
What about bat dildos? I inverted the controls. I promptly realized the men weren't pointing guns at me. They were actually pointing at Joker. Kinda makes sense when you think about it.
Keep behind me.
I had to keep behind this guy, so I did. I followed him really closely and invaded his personal space.
Ooh, it's my favorite show. I'm Warden Idiot. You'll never escape.
It was also my favorite show as well, although I do like Glee.
State of the wiring in these federal facilities is, well, it's shocking.
I actually agreed with
Over
him.
there could have been hurt in that unfortunate fire.
Once I put Joker away, I'm gonna call the Health and Safety Board.
Patient seems to be in satisfactory condition.
The doctor didn't check his penis.
He suffered minor lacerations, probably in the last 2 hours.
Again, he didn't check his penis.
Seems to be.
A penis? He didn't do anything. What is everybody scared about?
I'd be happy to drop my pants.
These prison guards thought they were playing baseball today. They didn't realize that they'd be escorting the Joker into their asylum.
Shoot to kill permissions granted.
Yay! They're my favorite kind of permissions. Someone was using the elevator.
Smell the excitement in the air. No? Must have been one of the guards then.
I don't need elevators. Someone looking like my mom actually came out of the elevator. It couldn't have been my mom though, because my parents are dead. He had lots of teeth. His dental bells must have been really high.
I've got your scent, Batman.
I had just farted.
I will hunt you down.
I said excuse me, but very quietly.
A toy collar won't stop me from killing you, Batman. I'll rip you apart, eat your bones.
I was really looking forward to that.
That reminds me. I really need to get me some new shoes.
Move up.
Ha 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 ha. I actually found that quite amusing. Legitimately amusing. Doot, 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 doot,
Not where you're going.
I still have a trick or two up my sleeve. I mean, don't you think it's funny how a fine red blanket caused hundreds of my crew to be moved here?
I wasn't listening to the Joker.
I told you to stay quiet.
I was busy dancing to the excellent elevator music.
You really should learn to keep that fat mouth of yours shut.
He wasn't fat.
It'll get you into trouble.
He was just big boned.
Tell me something.
Was that the answer you wanted?
Yes. Yes, it was.
Should avoid contact with prisoners from Blackgate Prison Facility.
I'm going to touch him anyway. I touched him. It all went black.
What's he doing? Stay where you are. Get a flashlight. Get a light on him.
It wasn't a problem. Turned out he didn't have an Adam's apple.
Guess.
I started questioning his sexuality and his gender.
Lower floors are now at level red alpha.
Level red alpha.
You're back.
That was quite a level. Hi, guys.
Three? I'll be sure to try harder next time. What say we aim for 100?
What say we don't? There was a cutscene. Commissioner Gordon waiting for me at the desk.
Long night, Jim.
Joker invades City Hall and holds the mayor hostage.
I shook his hand.
To me to juggle SWAT teams, the media, and you.
It was a bit sweaty.
Yeah, it's been a hell of a night.
Mine wasn't because I wear gloves
With him.
and moisturize regularly.
Hold it
Some
there.
boots suddenly spoke.
Man, Arkham staff only.
I assure you, if anyone's qualified, it's...
Listen, I appreciate the assistance, but he'll unsettle the more violent inmates.
Oh, I'll soon settle them.
He's talking about you, Bat.
He was, yes.
Stranger.
I won't.
You're always welcome here.
Thank you very much.
Gotta say, it's good to be back.
Well, not really. It's a bit of a mess.
Okay.
He
I'm fine,
surrendered
thanks.
Almost without a fight. I don't like it.
I prefer a fight.
At least he's back where he belongs.
Balls over. Something happened. Like that. And then this. This also happened.
The warden.
I'm not quite sure why we only let him in there with one guard. After all the protection we'd given him before that.
The joke's on you.
It was a little bit silly. He punned again. It made me feel sick.
Honey, I'm home.
Come on in.
She paid with a credit card, and it opened. I jumped through the window. Seemed more spectacular that way.
Madhouse, Batman. Now let's get this party started.
I wasn't going to a party, but it sounded pretty fun.
Ladies and maniacs, I apologize for this interruption to your regular entertainment. Up until a few seconds ago, I was going to kill everyone in the room and then watch cartoons. But then, well, you know how I do love a captive audience.
This game's combat system is really good. It helps me show off my fighting moves. I can counter really well. It's very simple. And spectacular. Looks like the Riddler's been here.
Gotta run.
Oh.
I got places to go, people to...
I was not expecting that. I trapped myself in Riddler's cell. I fought my way out. Bravely and spectacularly. I will leave the black one till last, just so they know that I'm not racist. The man's bare chest caught my eye for a moment.
We're stuck.
Then I realized I had a job to do. I could not stop for anything. Even a bare chest.
Why didn't you just come find me?
Okie dokie. I unlocked a bio. A bio on Commissioner Gordon. It told me a little bit about his backstory. How he was dedicated to his career to cleaning up the corruption in the Gotham City PD. And how he'd forged an uneasy alliance with Gotham's other top crime fighter, me. Strangely, it also told me that his eyes were blue and his hair was white. I already knew these things. I walked up the ramp, and then I edited this so that we could see something a bit more interesting. I pressed A to run.
Security breach in level
I got tired.
B3.
I have asthma. I realized the urgency of my situation.
Security breach in level B1.
Slap.
In level B6. Warning.
The thugs were quickly dealt with.
In level B4.
I flexed my neck because it was a little bit stiff.
Hey, Batman! Over here!
I know, I can see you.
Warning.
What happened?
Security
I don't know.
Joker happened. You're lucky to be alive.
He must have gone this way. Door's jammed. I'll try and get it open.
How?
Help in pacification. I repeat, we need backup in pacification. Can anyone hear this?
I can't.
Can you hear me? I'm
No.
with Batman. Hello?
Am I? Oh,
where are they?
Who are we talking about? I'm confused right now.
Franklin, can you hear me? If you can, help's on the way.
Are you going to help him, or am I? I will do it then. Farewell. For I am the Batman. Who is Oracle?
Joker's escaped custody. He's running free.
I had an itchy ear.
Do you need anything?
I removed some wax.
Dad still there?
Commissioner Gordon is safe.
Commissioner Gordon is Oracle's dad. So basically, she's a hot Stephen Hawking. The flower set off my hay fever. I would not let that deter me from my mission of punching bad guys.
Thank God. It's Zaz.
I know.
Mike.
Who's Mike?
In the chair.
Oh dear.
Totally lost it.
Who's trapped in the chair? Zaz or Mike?
You can't.
You
He'll
wait
kill
here.
Mike if he sees anyone trying to get close.
He won't see me.
He won't see me.
That's exactly what I said on the day. This is Zaz here.
That looks
Kinda kinky. He likes padlocks. I knew that the stakes were high, and I'm not talking about T-bones.
Do something, please.
Keep him occupied.
Why don't you shoot him?
Behind him.
Just shoot him. Just snipe him, man.
Get close enough to Zaz to strike. He'll see me coming on the ground, so I'll stay up high.
I decided to investigate my enemy. He is a sociopath. He had a life of ease while growing up, but he became a serial killer, as most people do. I switched on my detective mode.
Should be able to support my weight if I grapple up to them.
I saw some gargoyles. I used my grappling rope to grapple up to them. Like that. Pretty cool, huh? I moved around the room silently and sneakily. I could see that Zaz was nervous. Best to approach from the rear, I always say. I glide kicked him to the ground.
Zaz is down, but not for long. Got to get close.
Now he is.
Put this animal back in his cell.
He'd been doing maths work on his own body.
Can you hear me? Is
No.
this thing on?
I saw some breasts on the screen.
Man, Harley Quinn here.
Nobody calls me B-Man.
My new uniform.
Only my mother. And she's dead!
I got something to show you.
Is it your breasts? Oh, it's the Arkham dude, yes. With the flower.
I'm now subbing for the old man. Old Sharp has never been happier.
I bet.
In case you ain't figured it out, today is the Joker's big homecoming, and you're the guest of honor.
You
That's
have
lovely.
One chance to surrender.
I didn't bring a gift. Except for my fist.
Bye-bye for now.
She didn't have to do that. The camera was rather expensive. She could have just turned it off.
You picking this up?
No.
Oracle, I'm here.
Oh, it's Oracle again.
Asylum just vanished
Not
from the
teletext.
network.
Wow. There's an old reference.
It's being suppressed at the moment, but the story will break any time now.
A little bit like my wind. I'd eaten beans earlier that day. Batman likes these beans. I decided to open the overly large vent.
Harley thinks she has me trapped in this chamber. She never was very bright.
I have no idea why the vents are this large.
Found a way out.
They may as well call them corridors, to be honest. I went into first-person view, as is traditional.
He's free. How'd he break out?
Isn't that obvious?
It's not good. I'll keep trying.
I picked up a Riddler trophy. I deal with that maniac later in the game. Probably not in this video. Alright, we're back here again. Great. I decided to whip out my Batarang and hit some joke toys. It taught me things. Helped me to level up. Summon little mini-bats. Someone had farted in the big room.
They're trapped in there.
It killed all the guards. We put the window up so the fart wouldn't get to us.
Stuff. Are you gonna get in there and help them, Batman?
No. Oh, I'm not. Oh, no spooders. Batman is scared of spooders. I hope there are no spooders round the corner. There are no spooders. Okay.
Joker's been planning this.
Clever boy, Batman. I am a genius.
Batman's here. Just hold on a little longer, Steve. I can't.
I'm going after the animal who did this.
Batman, the extraction system. Steve was trying to get to the control panel at the end of the room.
Okay. Stop waving like a madman.
That son of a...
Ha ha ha! I rescued the prisoner. Because I am merciful. Then I punched him in the face really hard. Because I am not. I decided to aim my Batarang well. Unfortunately, I couldn't. The giant ventilation system started sucking out the fart juice.
Go Batman! You rock! Joker doesn't stand a chance.
The guard cheered me on, despite several of his family and friends dead, bent, contorted in the corner. Someone shouted for my help, but I had no idea who it was. Was it this guy? No, it wasn't. It was someone down here. I could tell by the audio. Where the hell is this guy? Aha. I'd finally found him. I'd actually walked past him several times. I'm surprised that he's not dead. It's only a very small fall. He would have fallen onto a soft body. It would not have been a problem.
You're gonna be fine. Stay here.
What a pussy. The cameras followed me around the room, like a mysterious painting in Transylvania. I've actually been to Transylvania once. It was quite nice.
What took you so long?
I was walking the whole way. I threw a boomerang at him. It obviously didn't work because it's just a boomerang.
I will find you.
I've already found him.
Working on it, just not yet.
Joker opened the safe.
He's a big one.
She said. My first boss battle. I was nervous. I wasn't sure what to do. I decided to dive out the way. Like this. It didn't work. He wasn't actually coming at me at all. So I waited a little bit longer. And then dived out the way. And dived out the way. Again. I approached him rapidly. Oh, when he was going to... I decided to hit him hard. He hit me really hard there. That was really hard. Dive out the way again. And then come around the back of him. I wasn't quite sure what to do here at this moment. It's rare that Batman is actually this. I think I've got to get him to go into the... into here, maybe? I don't know. Ow, that really hurt me, so it must hurt him. Oh no, he's gonna throw a dude at me. Woo! Let's do this. His punch on the ground didn't actually help me. It didn't even dent the grates below him. He had a heart attack in the middle of the game, so I decided to punch him really hard in the nuts. The punch was really hard. Made his eyes pop.
Need stronger test subjects. Pull the plug. Stop me once and for all.
Pull out the gun. I can't throw another boomerang. We obviously know that won't work. Pull out a gun. Pull out a gun, I was telling myself. Constantly I was telling myself to pull out a gun and shoot him in the head. My philosophy is to never kill people, though. Despite the hundreds that die because of the fact that I have that philosophy. I may have to rethink that policy at one point.
Quick,
Hello.
Get in here before more of them come.
Okay, more what? More bats? I leveled up. I was quite pleased with myself. This guy was really slow.
Batman, I'm over here.
I know you are.
It came out of nowhere.
Well, not really.
Dragged Jerry in here.
Who's Jerry?
Powered up the gate. Must have passed out.
Did Jerry pass out or did
Joker
you?
went through that door. What's on the other side?
Yeah.
We call it extreme isolation.
Oh no.
The only way in is via the transport system.
Okay.
Open it.
Open it now.
I'll just need to call another cell.
The cell phone? Or prison cell? Please do not be so confusing in this situation.
The main security loop is locked.
I have no idea what that means.
Trouble up there?
No, not really.
You were expecting maybe Two-Face?
No.
There's no escape, Joker.
Silly bat. I don't want to escape. I'm having way too much fun. I even have you here to keep a smile on my face.
I am a funny guy.
I've arranged a little insurance. Gordon is on his way to Harley as we speak.
I told you I didn't like Boyle. Balls, that's it. I'd forgotten his name. He was ugly, and obviously a traitor.
Maybe I'll film it and post it on the internet.
That's exactly what I was doing.
Oracle, I'm getting him back. Joker will not win. I won't let him. I'm starting where he was taken. A guard named Frank Bowles attacked him. If I find Frank, I'll find your father.
Bruce, hurry, please.
She called me Bruce. She knew. I had to kill her.
Frankie, go way back! I got him out of the swamp. He's here! Father a few years ago. So when I need security codes or an old man who's under the ground, I know just the man to ask.
I wish Joker wouldn't talk all over my punching.
Isolate something in that room unique to Bowles?
Exactly.
Exactly my plan. She was a clever girl, but she still had to die. I had no idea what I was looking for. That's a nice flask. Why did he leave it behind? Maybe it was deliberate, and Bowles was not a traitor after all.
I can follow traces of alcohol from Frank's bourbon in the atmosphere.
No. It seems like the story is not that complex, to be honest. I could follow the alcohol in the air. Like a bee follows the honey. I quickly realized that bees don't follow honey. They actually make it. What they follow is the pollen. I got that little bit wrong there. I am very sorry about that. Please forgive me. The phone was ringing. I decided to pick it up. It was just a double glazing salesman.
Stupid, unreliable. How did Joker get...
Be quiet.
What's going on?
Just be quiet, dumbass.
B-Man, Mr. J doesn't want you following us just yet.
I decided to throw another boomerang.
Get down!
I saved a man's life and dived away spectacularly. There would be an Oscar in this for me. I was sure of it.
No way you're following us now.
You wanna bet?
Down there till me and Mr. J are dead for you.
Hey, Babs! I know you can hear me. I've got a little something for you to listen to. Harley and Frank aren't really out of the building with the old man. How are they going to get past all those guards? Let's have a listen, shall we?
Hey, Frank, where you been? Joker's got more men on the way. They're coming around the front of the asylum. Gotta stop them getting in. Quick, get over there. Damn, come on, everyone, cover the main entrance.
How many are there, Bowles? Hey, hang on, how the hell do you know it? Bowles! Frank, what are you doing? No, put it down!
Frank, what the hell?
Another valuable employee for the organization.
Oh crap.
Warning, Arkham Intensive Treatment is at Code Red Alpha.
Code Red Alpha again. That was a bad code. I wasn't sure what to do here. So, I continued along the ledge.
Warning, all patients should remain still and place their hands upon their heads. Failure to comply could result in action that could lead to injury or loss of life.
More spooders. Man, I hate spooders.
I am the spirit of Amadeus Arkham.
Amadeus,
Through
Amadeus,
my actions,
Amadeus.
I have saved this cursed city, though my own curse is to forever remain in the shadows. My story is carved into the very soul of Arkham.
Ah, soul.
And will only be revealed to those dedicated enough to discover it.
I am dedicated enough. I'm Batman.
These guards didn't put up much of a fight. Joker was... It's the bat! Gonna beat the crap out of you! You want some? Let's finish this.
I decided to drop the weapons. Only pussies need weapons.
Any sign of Dad?
My ears itched again. I wish I could
Harley
take off
Quinn
this
tried to
mask.
slow me down. Dropped an elevator on me.
Did it work?
Of course not.
What do
I'll
you
get back to
think,
when I
Oracle?
return to the trail.
And by the way, you're going to die.
Please. I've got a kid. You don't have to.
Right. I don't have to.
But he did anyway.
Okay, boss says no one gets past. Anything moves, shoot it. You got
Ow, ow. I moved. It shot me.
Joker's men have taken control of the cell block transfer corridor.
That's not good. I patched into a guard radio. It sounds like Joker's crew have got their hands on weapons.
I know. I'll calibrate the Cowl's vision mode to isolate armed henchmen.
There we
The
go.
direct approach is suicide. I need to be smart. Find a different way past them.
I decided to use the gargoyles that had been conveniently placed around the facility. I'm Batman now. I decided to leave their weapons, because that was the sensible thing to do.
The boys are just finishing off. The Arkham chumps never stood a chance.
Oh, look who it is! Are your pointy ears burning? I suppose I'd better warn my boys you're on the way. Hey, maybe I won't. It'll be a nice surprise.
Yes, it will. Getting real sick of these vents now.
Ding, ding, dong. Arkham Asylum is now under new management. Here's a quick update on what's going on. Some idiot is running around the asylum dressed like a bat. I know.
One down.
Personally, I think the best solution is to put him out of his misery. It's the only reliable cure.
One. Two hostiles. I had to get them down quickly before they discovered the body.
I love you boys. What you lack in brains, you make up in heart. And speaking of hearts, bring me Batman.
Yeah, give us orders and then sit in your nice, safe room while we fight Batman. Nice.
Man down! Man down!
Oh no, they'd found one of the bodies. Maybe the smashing glass hadn't been a good idea. They were calling for backup. He was kind of spooked. He was terrified. He was gonna have a heart attack any minute now. Maybe I didn't even need to take this guy out, but I decided to anyway.
Hold yourselves together. Look like a bunch of little girlies. Did you really think it was going to be that easy, Bats? I've sent a few more of my boys your way. Let's see how you deal with these odds.
Joker wants him found. Spread out. He could be anywhere. Then keep your eyes open. Now move.
I stood there for a moment. I felt like Batman. And then I realized I am Batman. I got to work quickly. Quickly scanning the room, I saw that I had three hostiles. One down. I'd alerted the guards. I quickly pulled up here and glide kicked.
Found someone! Over here!
I went back up and did it again.
Gonna kill you!
His bare chest once again aroused me. I could not get an erection in this suit. I decided to calm down.
How could you? I think I'm going to cry.
I felt bad for Joker for about a second. Then I realized I wanted to punch him really hard. I checked out my surroundings. It was time to move on. It was time to take out the Joker. Thank you for joining me in my story. Have a nice day. I am the Batman.